following is a production of Watlington Shires and Pierce Productions.
Everybody, welcome back. Game 7 of 8. It's going to be nice. An interesting game this evening as we have Brookland versus the Hooks Hornets.
Yup.
See everybody getting ready here. Little rat going, little 80s hair metal.
Love it.
So, Larry, you said this Brookland team, the Wildcats,
Yeah.
they beat Shelbyville.
They beat Shelbyville in the first round matchup, and they beat Shelbyville by a score of 70-59.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah. Hooks beat Mineola 58-44 in their first round game. So far here in the second round, be their second game here of the day, I do believe. Yep.
Of course, this game is our title sponsor is Shelby Savings Bank. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors.
Yeah, a lot of great people out here helping bringing us this tournament here
That's
today.
right.
So I got to see the Hooks Hornets yesterday in their ball game here. They played a really good game. And now they're here ready to take on Brookland and the Wildcats. Ready to go. Game number 7. One more to go. Shelbyville and Frankston on the way next. We'll wrap up the action
I'm looking
here
forward
tonight.
to this one. This should be a good one.
Yeah. Back to the guys action here. We've had 4 girls games, 2 guys games so far today. And now we're going to bring it with the guys here. Here comes the mentor, number 3. He'll kick it back out here to Grigsby. And Grigsby's a good little point guard here as well. Watch some great action from him for the Hornets of Hooks as well here. Steiger out on top. He can shoot it from out on top. 3 ball, knocking it down for 3 and open it up here for the Hornets. So Hooks gets it going here. Up ahead now, that's number 5, Morgan. Who's got the basketball? Gets the double team. Pulls it back out here, looking for some help. Bounce pass out to Smith. Smith driving inside the lane, kicking it back out here to McHugh. McHugh answer right back for 3. So ties it up 3. Ready to go here. As Grigsby brings it up the floor. Nice pass up underneath there. He can't get the finish there for Lichty. And Lichty saves it, though, and they'll throw it back out here. Another 3 on the way. It won't go. Trying to save it there, but it goes into the hands here of the Wildcats. Oh, what a catch. Nice, huh? All the way back across there. Ross going to kick it back up here in the lane there. That's number 11. That is Smith. He gets the bucket inside the free throw line.
That was a football pass almost the entire length of the court. And I thought it was going to go out of bounds. And somehow, number 0, who is 0 for the Wildcats?
That is McHugh.
He is able to catch that basketball. Nice spin move in. Oh, number 1.
That's Grigsby. Tell you, he's a good little player. You're going to see some good stuff from him coming up here. Brookland trying to take it around the far side there. Turn in the corner, going to pick up the foul. That is Smith taking the corner there. He's going to get a foul. Ready to go on the inbound here. The Wildcats looking to bring it in. Bounce pass and underneath. Trying to find some room there. Lichty not giving up any room to number 5, Morgan. And that's going to go out of bounds. A great job there by Lichty. He's a big man to move up underneath there.
Yep.
Grigsby going to bring it up the floor here. It's a 5-2 ball game. 5-3 ball game.
Yes.
I have 5-5. Okay, now that's right. I'm gonna quit looking at the scoreboard. Grigsby trying to take it here from the right side, or left side, can't get it to go, and Lichty right there for the rebound and the putback. All the way up ahead here, gonna get it up here to Beatty. Beatty drop it off underneath there, trying to find defender under there. Can't find anybody. Out of bounds, gets knocked away there by the Hornets. I mean, inbound play here. They get it in there. Nice job getting a hand on it there. Is Smith knocking it out for the Hornets.
So Hooks up 7-5 here early.
Wildcats. Wait for the inbound here. Brookland taking it in here. That's Morgan going to take it in. And he'll be fouled and go to the line.
Second foul on Hooks.
Oh, there we go. I must have wrote that on the wrong name there.
I was going to send Morgan. You said Morgan to the free throw line?
Yes. Knocking down the first. So 5:42 to go, ties it to a 1-point ball game. No, it's a tie ball game here. It's Morgan knocking them both down. So 7-7, 5:40 to go here in the first quarter. Back up the floor now. Comes Grigsby. Grigsby. Send it back over to the left side. Now down in the corner to Minter. Sorry, Steiger. Back to Smith. Minter has it here, number 3. It's Minter. Back to Grigsby. Grigsby outside the free throw line.
Nice elevation there.
Oh, can't get it to go. Morgan gets the rebound here for the Wildcats. Pushing the action here. Tied at 7. Morgan right down in the lane. Puts it up and scored. Nice job by Morgan. Decided he was just going to take it all the way. All righty, back on the floor now comes Grigsby. Grigsby. Over here to the right side. And good job onto the defense here by Stother. Sorry.
Calling for the pick. He's going to drive in. Oh, yeah, that's nice. It's going to get your shooter's roll there.
Minter, nice job. Back up the floor now comes Smith. Smith, a long-range 3, launches it, can't get it to go. Rebound comes out here by Minter and Morgan trying to fight for it. The ball gets loose into the hands here of Smith. I'm sorry, up to Stother, and he'll get the bucket.
So a double pick.
Stother. Okay, I just want to make sure I had the gentleman's name right. Nice dish there by Grigsby. Gets it to Lichty. Lichty goes up, and he can't get the bucket. He gets the rebound, comes down. He'll be fouled on the rebound, though. And
you want to see your big man go up and jam that if you can.
Yeah, I'd like to see him take it down.
Because then it's often going to be a 3-point play when you do that.
All right, checking into the ball game for the Hornets. Jackson and Jackson. 0-11. Both Jackson. So 4-6 to go will be Hornets basketball up underneath here as Jackson ready to bring it in. And for some help, going to find Minter out on top. We'll get halfway through this first quarter, an 11-9 Brookland lead right now over Hooks. Back right into the middle here. Here's Grigsby. Grigsby taking it up and high off the glass. Can't get it to go, but Lichty right there for the follow-up and the putback. Lichty will have a quiet game. He'll get about 8 or 10 points, and he'll be very good underneath.
Yeah.
Send it back over to the right side. Here comes Brookland. Stother. Underneath here to Morgan. Morgan gets run over there by Jackson. Oh, they're going to call a walk. I thought for sure that was going to be a foul on Jackson.
I kind of thought the defensive player – I thought the offensive player kind of went up under the defensive player.
Yeah.
I would have called it an offensive foul there.
Instead,
they made a good call. Just call it a travel.
Yeah, it's called travel out of bounds.
No foul on either team.
So back up the floor now comes Grigsby. Makes me wonder where the Shelbyville guys were. They're coming back in here. Where'd they take off and go? I'm going to check in with Coach Wager and see what they did. 3:20 to go. Send it over to Jackson in the corner for 3. Too strong. Won't go. Rebound right there. Nice job on the rebound by Haynes. And he'll take it back in and score. And it'll be a 13-11 lead here for Hooks over Brookland. That's number 4. That's Lindquist kicking it back out. And Brookland with the basketball. Lindquist over here to the left side, driving the lane. Strong into the basket and scores. Nice job by Lindquist. Goes in there strong, and he's going to go to the hole. And he will score. What is that? I don't know what this is. So the line for a 3-point opportunity is Lindquist. And now Smith will check into the game for Grigsby. Minter checks out of the game as well. into the ball game. Number 21, that is Hamilton for Coach Dallas's squad for the Hooks Hornets. At the line, number 4, that is Lindquist trying to get the three-point play. Off the back of the iron, will not go, but a nice rebound there by Morgan. And they'll send it right back up. Oh, nice, Morgan. He just takes it right back in and scores. Tie it 15-13 now as Brookland takes a 2-point lead. Back up the floor now comes Smith. Smith back over to the left side. Bring it right back in here to the middle. Now back over to the left. Jackson for 3. Knocking it down. Jackson for 3. Send it back up the floor now as it's a 16-15 lead. Oh, nice dish there.
Oh, what patience.
Yeah. Wow. Morgan with 8 points in the quarter. That was a great dish by Stother to find him underneath there. And it's now a 17-16 Brookland lead with 2:17 to go here in the first. We got a timeout on the floor. And that's going to be a coach timeout by Coach Dallas for Hooks. We'll be back in 30 seconds on NetSN.
At Shelby Savings Bank, the same thing that's true at the Selma Street location is true at the North Branch. It's where banking meets the smile. They're not just friendly tellers, they're your friendly tellers. And the smile on Manager Janet's face, it's contagious. When you say Shelby Savings Bank is your friendly hometown bank, well, you hit it right on the nose.
All right, folks, welcome back. Heard from Shelby Savings Bank, our title sponsor of the Hoops tournament for today.
That's right, that's right. Great locations and great people up and down the Piney Woods area. Shelby Savings Bank. Shelby Savings Bank. All right, here we go. 2 minutes and 9 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Smith with the basketball for Hooks. Jackson for the same spot. He'll knock it down. Back-to-back threes for Mr. Jackson from that same spot. Back on the floor now. It's a 19-17 lead here for the Hornets over the Wildcats of Brookland. 3-ball trying to answer right back here from Morgan. Can't do it, but Lundquist with the rebound. And kicking it back at He'll step inside, make a short jumper, and it's good. 1-point ball game once again. Brookland and Hooks back and forth here. And pushing the ball up the floor. Going to be Smith. Over here to the right side. Back to the left. Jackson. Finds some room as he gets a screen from Hamilton, but that 3 does not go. And we're going to get a not sure there what that was. I don't see a reason for the stop and play.
Well, they weren't stopping, just let the substitution happen, were they?
Okay. Is that? All right. So they'll take it out of bounds there at 122 as the subs come in. Grigsby back in the ball game. Hamilton back in as well here for Coach Dallas and the Hornets of Hooks. Brookland with the basketball. Lundquist with it. Here to the left side, trying to drive down in the lane. A nice job by Lundquist. 6 points in the quarter. That was a beautiful play there by him. Get down a minute to go.
We've got 2 or 3 of these guys. They're long. They're not incredibly tall, but they're long, and they have just a tremendous understanding. That's
a beautiful
laid
play.
In right there.
Nice job there from Hamilton, dropping it in there to Haynes, and Haynes gets the bucket. Tie it back up at 21 if we get under a minute to go here in the first.
They just have an understanding of spacing.
Lindquist for 3. Back of the iron won't go. Rebound comes out by Minter. And back up the floor now come the Hornets as Grigsby has it. Take it to the left side.
No, he's going to go reverse.
Gosh, that's a nice play. And it got knocked out as Grigsby missed the shot. And they knocked it out. And it goes right into his hands. He was standing out of bounds. So it's a turnover right back to the Wildcats of Brookland as Lichty checks back in the ball game here for Haynes for the Hornets of Hooks. Bringing the ball up the floor, number 11, that is Smith. Minter
here we go.
Steal. And the jam. Minter with the steal and the jam home. 23-21, 16 seconds to go. Back out here down to Morgan, swinging back over. Number 23, that's Beatty. Beatty going to launch a long-range 3. Back in the iron, will not go. 1 for 5 at the 3-point line. Grigsby coming up the floor, gives up here to Smith. Smith launches.
Oh, that's away.
Oh, that was awful.
That looked good.
It was awful close there. 23-21. The Hooks Hornets with the lead here at the end of the first quarter. We'll be back for the second quarter coming up here on NetSN.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with Best of Nacogdoches and Best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
Wildcat basketball, ready to bring it in here, be Stother. And he'll have Beatty, Lindquist, Morgan, and Smith on the floor here. It'll be Grigsby, Smith, Minter, Jackson, and Lichty on the floor here for the Hooks. And the Hooks get a takeaway here. The opening shot there by the Wildcats of Brookland. As Hooks brings up the floor here. Here's Smith trying to get it off the glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes out by Morgan. He'll throw it up ahead here. And bring it up here, top of the key. Morgan right down in the lane. Nice job by Morgan. And decide, I'll just bring it up the floor and just take it on down there myself.
They're going to have to meet him in the lane and make him stop and pass it off.
So going to give it up here now to Grigsby. Grigsby going to send it over here to Smith. Smith. All the way back across here to Lichty. Lichty back to Grigsby. Grigsby thought about that long range three, but good job there by Stelter on the defense, not giving up much room. Grigsby backs him down, gets it up in the air. Now takes the shot, can't get it to go. Stelter with the rebound. Good job there by Grigsby. He got him in the air. He got the defense in the air like he wanted to, but he just couldn't finish the shot. 3-ball in and out for Morgan, and will not go. Coming back up the floor now. Come to Hooks, and ball gets away there from Minter, and it's picked up by Morgan. Morgan will score. As he's got the 12 points in the ball game already, does Morgan for Brookland, and they're up by 2. Smith back across the timeline here. Take it down over here to the right side. Back to Smith. Lose hand on the basketball, but picks it right back up. Smith on Smith here. Kick it back over to Minter. Minter, he's got Beatty on him now. Minter in the lane, dropping it back out. Jackson for 3, top of the key. Can't get the shooter's roll there this time. Rebound comes out by Brookland. Stother.
Oh, nice no-look pass.
That was nice. And Morgan had to get a nice kiss off the high end of the glass to get it to go. But you're right, that was a beautiful pass, man.
It was. It was no look. You're right. This is a treat, Pierce. This is an absolute treat to watch this game.
So Grigsby now bringing it over to the left side. Grigsby back out top. Jackson going to try the 3 at the top and rattles it home. Jackson with 3 threes on to the evening here in this first half. 27-26.
It's like you said, you better not leave him alone.
Better not. Back out here on top, Stother. Kicking it back over to the right side. And Beatty.
He thought about it. He's going to get inside. That's just
nice. That's a better option right there. Get it into Smith. Better high percentage shot up under there. Smith makes a bucket on a nice dime.
You see, a lot of guys get it in there and they panic, or they don't. They're too far under. These guys are right where they're supposed to be, and they just lay it in.
Right. So Grigsby over here to the right side, going to send it back over to the left. He's going to find Minter. Back to Grigsby. We get down close to 5 minutes to go here in the half. An exciting first half here between Hooks and Brookland.
Oh, nice spin move.
This time Grigsby get us to go this time. 4:58 to play. And Brookland brings it across the timeline. That is Smith. Going to call for Beatty over here to the left side. Beatty has it. Beatty stopping to pop at top of the key for 3. Oh, goes in and out. Morgan with a nice rebound there. And fighting for a jump ball possession arrow goes to Hooks. 4:42 to play here into the half. Here comes Jackson. And the number 3, that is Minter.
29-28. This was gone back and forth.
Steiger and Smith have a seat there for Coach Dallas. And Hooks has the basketball, getting close to 4.5 to play here in the half. Once Grigsby comes across the timeline, be met there by Smith over to the left side. Kick it down in there. Going to find Minter, 4-3 in the corner. Cannot get it to go.
Oh, nice block by Morgan.
Back up ahead here, and a speedball pass there to Beatty. And good job. Jackson steps in front of that pass and steals it right back here for Hooks. Taking it right to the lane. Oh, nice job. Minter with a beautiful move at the rack and scores.
I mean, just great body control right there.
30-29. Hooks with the lead right now. Get down to 4 minutes to go in the half. Brookland with the basketball. Lindquist throwing it over. And finds Smith over in the right wing. Smith driving down. Loses the handle on the basketball on the way in. And they're going to call Jackson on the foul. Oh, no, they're going to call.
They're going to call it an offensive foul.
Foul there on Smith.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. So Smith with the offensive foul was right at 4 minutes to go. Turns the ball back over to Hooks. Hooks with the 1-point lead, 30-29. Halfway through the first half of the second quarter. One more game after this one, folks. I know you're probably tired of hearing us talk if you've been with us all day, but we've had a lot of fun with it, that's for sure.
Yes.
And I want to say, like Shires have done a couple times, but I want to say thank you once again to Diamond Beef for the food. It was awesome. Nice job there by Jackson to find Minter all the way across. And Minter got behind the defense and found a little bit of opening and gets a nice, easy bucket there to now take it 32-29. All the way back up under here. And Link was trying to back down Jackson, and Jackson gets a hand on it. And Jackson's going to pick up the foul right there. A good foul there by Jackson. Link was backing him in, though.
Yeah.
I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I got the next one too. So I got all 8 of them. So Lindquist gets fouled by Jackson, and he goes to the line here. He's 0 for 1 at the line so far. Back of the iron, no good.
Should be the only chink in his armor.
Yeah, that's true. So second one on the way here for Lindquist. Yeah, and it rolls in and out, but good job there by Morgan to get the rebound, box out, go right back up and score. Great play there by Morgan to tie it to a 1-point ball game with 3:20 to go. And here come the Hornets of Hooks across the timeline. Grigsby got Jackson over to his left side. Bounce pass over to Jackson. Kick it down in the corner here to Minter. Minter walking to work the baseline. Oh, Minter with another beautiful reverse layup. Man, 10 points for Minter in this ball game. That's nice. That's nice right there. I was trying to throw a pass across, and it goes off of the rim there. Lindquist catches up to it, but he had a foot on the line when he did. Out of bounds, 3 minutes to play. Here comes Hamilton and Smith back into the ball game. McHugh comes back in for Brookland and the Wildcats, who are trailing it by 3 right now with 3 minutes to play in the half. So Grigsby bringing it up across the timeline. He'll go. Send it back across here. Grigsby. Now over to Smith. Smith.
There they go. Get it down to the man. Oh, nice defense. Oh, they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, Lindquist with the foul right there. Nice job there by Lindquist, though.
That looked pretty good defense to me on that one, but
He must have brought the arm down a little bit, maybe just grazed the arm or something there. So going to the line is Minter. He'll shoot a couple here, as that's up and good. First one at the line today for either team. No, sorry, for the Hooks Hornets.
all right, so over the line on the free throw. So the second one's no good. 35-31. 4-point lead for the Hornets.
And into the stands that one goes as Morgan got a hand on it. So Brooklyn basketball, here's going to bring Stilther over here to bring it in. And on the inbound, for some help here. Going to find Lindquist. Lundquist comes over here, gets the inbound, and he'll drop it off here to Smith. Smith's going to get the bucket, and he'll go to the line. Good job there by Smith. Still good chance at a 3-point play. So Smith there at the chance to get it to within 1 with 2:22 to play here into the first half. On the way for Smith. In and out. Can't get it to go. Smith with the rebound for the Hooks. Hornets, and Smith will take it all the way down and throw up the floater, try to get off the side of the basket, won't go, and they're going to get Hamilton. He was high up in the air, but he didn't really go over. He kind of controlled himself and came back down, but they're going to call him over.
No harm, no foul situation.
I don't think that was a foul on that one. So Hamilton picks up that one with 2:10 to go here as Stilter comes across the timeline. Over now to McHugh, over to the right side. Trying to drop it off underneath here to Lundquist, and that's going to be Lundquist picking up the foul there. Going to give a little bit of a shove. Back over to the Hooks with 2:04 to go.
Things have kind of calmed down, slowed down a little bit.
Yeah. So it'll be under 2 to go once Grigsby comes across the timeline here in this very big game going on here in Timpson tonight between Brookland and Hooks. Grigsby with the basketball working against McHugh over to the left side. Drop it off here to Smith with 1:40 left to go. Smith back to Grigsby. And Hornets maybe looking for that final shot to give it to Minter all the way back across. Quickly double teamed over here. Hamilton comes up there, and that's going to be a timeout for the Hornets.
Another little bit of zone defense here.
Right.
Just seeing. So, this break. So, heard Barry Switzer talking on the radio one time.
Right.
He said when he was at Oklahoma, they were playing Colorado.
Okay.
They were up 37-0 at halftime. He says at halftime he gets on a payphone. This was back in the 80s.
Right.
He picks up a payphone and calls this gas station in Hooks, Texas, where Billy Sims was working. And he says he gets to the phone. He says, "Hey, Billy," he says, "Barry, I'm just calling to let you know that I'm thinking about you. I really want you to come to Oklahoma.
Right.
We're in the halftime of the game. But I just want you to know, out of all the schools out there, Oklahoma's thinking about you. Barry's thinking about you."
Right.
And Billy says, "That's good, Coach." And he says, "Well," he goes, "Billy, I got to go. We got to go finish kicking Colorado's." And of course, he went to
OU.
OU, yeah.
I love Billy Sims. What a great guy. And
Yeah.
end up in those Detroit Lions.
Yep.
Unfortunate. Oh, well. But, yeah. And Billy Sims, what a great guy. I got an autographed Oklahoma football from him as well.
Nice.
Yep. That shot is off the mark. There is the miss there by the Hooks. Gets it up ahead here. They find Morgan. And Morgan takes it back down in the corner here. But good job by Hamilton there by the Hooks to get up in there. And that's going to be
a foul.
Picking up in there as he tried to get it there from Lundquist. They kind of run into each other. And Grigsby's going to pick up the foul. Yeah, Billy Sims is great icon there in Oklahoma, and he's got those barbecue restaurants there in Oklahoma that have done very, very well. And just an all-around good guy. Got to meet him a few times.
Nice.
1:05 to go into this ball game. Send it back over to the right side. Now up underneath. And Minter and Morgan are wrapped up there. That may be a foul there on Minter. Let's see what we got going on here.
It's going to be the 5th foul on the Hornets.
And Morgan going to the line.
Nice.
Talk about Billy Sims and I show a picture to him. Billy Sims.
That's right.
He was opening a restaurant in Chinook, Kansas, and he was there for the grand opening. We were doing the live radio broadcast grand opening, and he was there and did some pictures and did some video with me. So Lichty checks into the ball game here. 58.3 to go. And Morgan at the line, knocking it down. Good quarter here for Morgan, tied it up at 35. Yeah. Morgan knocks down both of those at the free throw line. And going to hold on for one shot here, Smith. Looks like they're going to try to hold it out here for one final shot here before the end of the quarter. It's tied at 35. And what has been a really good ball game here. Should have another one coming up here with Frankston Indians and the Shelbyville Dragons. We saw Shelbyville win on this floor a little earlier. And right now, just I know this would drive Mr. Jared crazy. He was here yesterday because he was talking about the shot clock forever.
Who was?
Jared with us yesterday. They talk about that shot clock forever here. Now just sitting out here, stalling here in the corner. And Brookland just letting him do it. And now we're going to get down close to about 10 seconds. And then we'll move on the action here and see if the Hornets can get a bucket before the end of the quarter. 8 seconds to go. Harris kicking down in there to Hamilton. Hamilton gets the screen. 3-ball for Hamilton, and it's gone. Hamilton for 3 for the Hooks. And Smith launches. Oh, it will not go. It would have counted, but it will not go. And it will be a 38-35 lead for the Hooks Hornets over the Brookland Wildcats here. Almost messed that up. Hooks Hornets over the Brookland Wildcats here at halftime. All right. Another great game on the way here. Got one more to do after this one. We still got another half to go. So we'll get you some halftime stats. We'll take a little bit of a break here. 38-35. Hooks with the lead on Net SN.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
One of my favorite memories is waking up on Sunday morning at Grandma's house to the smell of breakfast. Now, Diamond B Cafe's not quite Grandma's house, but it's pretty darn close. Now, it may take an extra minute to get the food to the table, but quality takes time. Diamond B Cafe on the corner of Timpson and Tenaha in Center. If you're in a hurry and need a quick pick-me-up, stop by Diamond B Coffee, 500 Hurst Street, serving specialty coffees, breakfast, lunch, and sweets.
So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the Pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center.
Aurora Concepts Primary Care Center, and just behind it, Medical Specialist Center, is a team supervised by Dr. Jane Todd and led by Don Barnes. They're professionals. They provide good family care to everyone in the family. They're also your center for testing and vaccinations. When there's something wrong and you don't know what, call Aurora Concepts.
Back here, ready to go for halftime. 38-35. Hooks Hornets with the lead. And we'll start off with the Hornets here, as they are 5 of 11 at the at the three-point line. They are 1 of 1 at the charity stripe. They were leading at 23-21 at the end of the first quarter. Now lead at 38-35 here at halftime. Leading scorer for the Hooks Hornets is Minter. He's got 11, 4 for Grigsby, 3 for Steiger, 9 for Jackson, 3 for Hamilton, 4 for Haynes, and 4 for Lichty on to the first half. Excuse me. Over there for the Brookland Wildcats, they are 1 of 8 on the night here, and they are 4 of 8 at the charity stripe. 3 points for McHughes, 2 for Stother, 6 for Lundquist, 18 for Morgan, and 7 for Smith has been the scoring so far here in the ball game for the Brookland Wildcats. Coming up next, we'll have the Shelbyville Dragons and the Frankston Indians in the final game here, and see where everybody's going to move on. And then we'll have all those brackets and everything done later on. And then we'll start everything up real early in the morning back here in Timpson and at all the locations for the Holiday Hoops Tournament, starting about 9 o'clock or so in the morning. So that's where we are here at halftime, as Frankston and Shelbyville warming up for that next game. But we still got a great game to finish here, and it's 38-35. The Hooks Hornets have the lead over Brookland Wildcats. We'll be back here in about 6 minutes for the second half here on Net SN.
Last Tuesday night, the Jingle and Mingle on the downtown square was a huge success for Happy Tales Adoption Center, and hoping this Saturday, its dogs, cats, and kids will be just as huge. This Saturday from 10 until 12 at the Happy Tales Adoption Center, come have Picks with Santa Paws absolutely free. Bring a toy donation for Blue Santa. You can bid on shelter dog art, and adoptions will be absolutely free. Come to Happy Tales Adoption Center this Saturday, 10 until noon, for dogs, cats, and kids. We'll see you there. Sparky D's Bargain Store. Who are we? We're an online auction store on Facebook. Find our page on Facebook. There you'll find a post for our weekly auction. If you find an item you like, place your bid and you could be a big winner and save yourself lots of money. We're on Facebook only for our weekly auctions. We're located in Center, Texas. Check us out on Facebook. It's Sparky D's Bargain Store, where we will save you more.
Am I gonna have to change that out at the end of this one?
All right, folks, this is our Farmers Bank halftime show. You can see Shelbyville and Frankston warming up. Going to be our final game of the evening. But man, we've got a great second half to go with a 38-35 lead for Hooks over Brookland. But this game could go either way. There's been very little difference between the two teams early on here. So we're going to hear from Farmers Bank and a couple of other sponsors. And we'll come back for this exciting second half here in 1:17 seconds.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
The rich tradition of Farmer State Bank. In 1904, a handful of investors put up $25,000. From that initial investment, imagine the generations of lives that have been touched by Farmer State Bank.
folks, we get ready here. It's going to be Brookland's basketball.
Ah, third quarter. Great action here in this one. And back and forth the whole game.
Underway.
On the inbound, going to find Smith out here on top. He's going to miss the three. Rebound comes out by Smith. And now he'll give it to Grigsby, and back up the floor now comes the Hornets. We're going to start off here. Send it back over here to Harris. Harris back over now. Going to find Grigsby. Grigsby. Back over to Harris. And now they're working out here on top here. Good 2-1-2 defense going, 2-1-2 zone going on here by Brookland. In the lane there goes Smith. He'll take it in and score. This first bucket of the ball game here for the Hooks Hornets. Out now by 5, our Hooks. Nice job finding Smith trailing the play, but he can't finish. And boy, that was the latest whistle I've ever seen in my life. That was a seriously late whistle, folks. But that's going to put Morgan, number 5, at the line here. And that's going to be on Lichty, number 30. And Morgan up and good. 5 for 5 at that 3 at the charity stripe right now. So second one on the way here for Morgan, knocking it down. So on the inbound here comes Brookland. Grigsby bringing it up here, up by 3, 40-37 now. Harris bringing it back across the timeline here for the Hooked Hornets. Grigsby trying to take it down the side here, but that's going to be a walk here on Harris. So it's a quick turnover by the Hornets. Going to be an out-of-bounds play here for the Wildcats of Brookland. As Stilter ready to bring it in, he's going to find Smith, number 11. And he'll bring it up across the timeline here. Underway in the third quarter. And Brookland looking to tie it up here or cut into this lead. They trail by 3. Underneath here to Lundquist. Lundquist working against Minter. Hits against the double team. Back out here. Morgan thought about the 3 working against Lichty. And have to take it there against Lichty. And Morgan's going to be fouled. And a good foul there by Lichty, as he played very good defense, but Morgan took it right to him, and Morgan will go back to the line.
Morgan is excellent at drawing the contact.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's normally able to finish.
Morgan right there. Ready to go back to the line here, shooting a couple. Up and good.
So
Lichty checks out for Jackson.
Yep.
One more shot at it here for Morgan, as Lichty has a seat here after his second foul. Morgan knocks them both down. 22 points in the game here for Morgan. And back up the floor now comes the Hornets, up by 1 still. And Grigsby,
40-39.
Grigsby back across the timeline. Looking for some help there, getting Steiger to go from the left to the right side here. It's not 10 seconds in the paint, folks. Oh, my Lord of mercy. Back up outside.
Got them Wildcat colored glasses on behind you there.
I guess so.
Fingers? It's all right.
Yep. Under 6 to go. And Grigsby out here on top. Nice job here by Grigsby, but great defense there by Smith.
Oh, jump, stop, nice.
Smith takes it in there, and he's going to be fouled there by Morgan this time. So Morgan takes it in, gets fouled by Harris, and now Harris takes it in, gets fouled by Morgan this time. So Morgan fixing his first foul. That's going to put Harris at the line for the first time this evening here for the Hornets. The Hornets only 1 for 1 at the line in that first half. Make it 2 for 2 now, as Smith knocking it down at the free throw line. Back up by 2. Second one on the way is good. So nice job there by Harris, knocking them both down. Back up by 3. And here comes Brookland back up to 4. Morgan send it over to the far side. Going to send it underneath here to Jackson. Or the Q, should say. Put it on the wrong sheet here. As Morgan at the free throw line. Looking for some help. Oh, nice. He finds Smith wide open underneath. as he got behind the defense right there. And made a nice, easy bucket. 45-42.
The defense has to collapse down on Morgan to shut him down, and oftentimes you're going to have that.
So 42-41. There's a bounce back
Right.
by Grigsby, and there's Morgan stepping in front of the pass. It's Morgan
Right.
pushing the action.
They switched over a nice pass out, long three-pointer. It's in and out.
Oh, Morgan gets the rebound, tries to go back up. He's going to be fouled by Jackson.
I think it caught Hooks slightly off balance because all of a sudden Brooklyn went into a zone defense, and I think they weren't expecting that.
Yep. 42-41, and Morgan now a chance to tie it up, and does. And now a chance to take the lead here. Yeah, you can take some really good teams and throw a good 2-3 zone or 2-1-2 zone at them, and you work it really well. If you work it real good, then you can take a real good team out of their whole back.
You could tell they were not ready for it on that possession.
So tied at 42 now, as Morgan will have another shot at it. Second one on the way is good. And Morgan 10 for 10 at the free throw line here tonight. Back up the floor now. Come the Hornets as they now trail by one. And Hooks will send it over here to the left side. Finding Jackson. Jackson down in the corner. He's going to launch for a three, knocking it down. Mr. Jackson's got 4 of those threes into the evening. And he is knocking it down out there from all over the place. He was hitting from the left wing. Now he's down here in the right corner.
His sweet spot is anywhere on the court.
That's right. Anywhere beyond the line.
Yeah.
Is it for him. Here's Beatty going to launch a long-range three. That one won't go. Rebound comes out here by Smith. Gets knocked away and knocked back into the hands there of Smith after it was knocked away by Bennett. And then Smith comes back up with the three. Nice job there by Smith. Second three of the afternoon here by Brookland. Now they go back up 46-45. Grigsby has that one partially blocked. Goes into the hands here of Bennett. Bennett throws it up ahead. And ball gets away there as Hooks gets back on defense. They were trying to get to Lundquist down under there. The ball gets away here. Checking into the ball game. That is number 10. I'm sorry, that's number 15. I don't have a 15 for Brookland. So let's see if we can find out what's going on with that. Get it back down in here to Smith.
Yeah, it looks like he may be a youngster. Tall youngster, but a youngster nonetheless.
Yeah, that's true. So on the drive in there, that's going to be Morgan. Oh, number 15 is Richards. Okay. He's either 15 or 35. So it is Richards. He's in 15. Okay. All right, so that's Richards in the ballgame. That's number 15. All right, 46-45. Brookland with the lead here. And 3:40 to go in the third. Smith will have the basketball. On the inbound. Throws a long inbound here. Gets it inbound to Morgan.
Hooks has 4 fouls on them. So one more, and Brookland will be shooting free throws.
There it is.
And there
Jackson.
it is.
Reached in there, tried to get the ball away. Got a little piece of the hand as well. And that's going to be the 5th foul there. That's Jackson picking up the foul.
That's 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes for them to be able to shoot free throws. That's going to be a lot of free points.
Yep, definitely. You know, they don't miss too many of those free throws. That's for sure. They've only missed 3 so far here in this ball game, and there's a 5th foul there, and that's going to put Smith at the line and knocking that one down. So getting them up here by 2 with 3:29 to go in the third, and the Wildcats going to peel away here from the free throw line if they get some good shots along the way. So 3:25 to go. Grigsby going to bring it up here. Train them by 3 are the Hooks Hornets. Grigsby gets it right back. Going to send it over to Harris. Harris going to put up the shot for 3. Can't get it to go. Lichty with the rebound. Working here against Richards. Puts up the shot. It won't go. And a good job there by Lichty, trying to work it hard up underneath, trying to move Richards out of the way, but couldn't get good leverage there. So Lichty goes to the line. First one on the way, back of the iron, no good. Second one coming up here now for Lichty. It's on the way in. It's off the back of the iron, no good. Harris almost gets that rebound, but it comes into the hands of Lundqvist. Lundqvist pushes up here along the right side. Loses the handle on the basketball as he's trying to go around Jackson. Tried to take it with him, but he lost the handle on it. Out of bounds and back up the floor now. Comes the Hornets of Hooks. As Grigsby brings it up, still trailing by 3. We get down to 3 minutes to play. End of the third quarter. Bounce pass over to Harris. Harris taking it back across. Going to find a wide open Jackson for 3 on the wing. In and out there for the Hooks Hornets. And back up the floor now. Come Morgan and the Wildcats. Here's Richardson trying to launch the 3. It won't go. Rebound comes out here by Harris. Harris pushing the action to get down 2:35. Going to have Jackson down up underneath. Good job by Brookland to get back. Jackson for 3. Knocking it down. Jackson stopping and popping, making a big 3 right there. He's got 4 in the night. That's a big one right there. And coming up the floor here, we're going to get a penalty.
He had somebody on him that time, and he still made it.
Still made this shot. So that's going to be on Grigsby. He's going to commit the foul right there. And we'll put Smith back to the line. And first shot on the way is up and good. So Richardson checks back out as Stother back into the ball game here for Brookland and the Wildcats. Second one on the way here by Smith goes down as well. Smith doing a good job there at the free throw line. 50-48. We get down to 2 minutes to go here for Grigsby and the Hornets as he comes across the line here. Grigsby, bounce pass over to Jackson. Jackson going to find Harris up underneath. Harris with a short jumper, and oh, it rolls. I thought it might have rolled out there for a second. But Harris gets it go. He's got 6 points in this quarter. Tied back up at 50. Wildcats with the basketball now. Underneath there, nice little scoop shot there by Smith. Can't get it to go. Harris fight for the rebound and still gets it. Smith gets it right back again. Finally, going to be the foul. And he's going to get it to go this time. As he had a few shots at it, finally gets it to fall. And he'll get the foul. So 52-50 now, and a 3-point play here for Smith as he steps up to the line with 1:47 to play here in the third quarter on your Friday night from Timpson, the Collegiate Activity Center. Up and good. Smith knocking it down. So a big thank you to all the good folks here putting this thing on. Tell you what, it has been a great tournament so far. We still got another day to go. But good folks here in Timpson taking care of us and getting us all hooked up as always. So with 1:40 left to go here into the third quarter, 53-50. It is the Wildcats with the lead over the Hornets of Hooks. Here's Hamilton for 3. And launches it out. It will not go. Rebound comes out long here, and it's Grigsby. Grigsby underneath the Lichty. Lichty with the bucket. And he's got his first points of the second half. He's got 6 after a nice dime there by Grigsby. 1-point ball game. And Brookland with the basketball. Send it over here to the right side, back up underneath. And that's going to be a reach-in foul there on Jackson, and that will put Morgan at the line. And he's definitely not the one you want to foul, Showers, at the line. He's going to knock him down.
I don't know if there's anybody on the white team that you want to put to the line.
Yeah, not at all. Morgan misses.
Oh, there we go. We
must have jinxed him. I think I'm going to have to reset this robot camera here. Let me do that at the break. That one is off the mark, and Morgan misses them both. Man, I tell you what, he's hit 10 for 10, now misses 2 straight. 1:11 still left to go here into the quarter. 53-52. And Hooks with the basketball. Grigsby has it. Send it over here to the left side. Jackson for 3, and he's going to be fouled. So he'll miss the shot.
He finally misses one, but he's fouled.
Going to the line, though.
So 52-53. And he's going to have a chance to shoot 3.
Yeah, they'll be shooting 3 of them right here.
First shot is good. Second shot's good. Oh, last shot he misses.
So he gets 2 out of the 3, huh?
Yep.
Nice job there. Back up the floor now. Up by 1 are the Hornets. 54-53, and a nice job there by Morgan. Underneath, it gets the bucket. His first field goal of this quarter. He does have 8 points, but 6 of those coming from the free throw line. Back up by 1 are the Wildcats of Brooklyn. Now we're down about 30 seconds to go, and we know kind of what Hooks might want to do here is try to take it down here for 1 shot at the end of the quarter here. It's Grigsby trying to run it out here at the half-court line with about 20 seconds left to go, and he's got Stother chasing all over him. So Grigsby going to take it from the right to the left side here. Going to get it down in the corner back to a Minter who's in the ballgame. Should say that's Steiger. Steiger going to get it back out here. Jackson driving the right side. Floater for Jackson. Can't get it to go. Out of bounds off of the hands there of Beatty. Still 2.14 to go.
So they have time for a catch and shoot, Lawrence.
Yeah, they got time to get it in here and get a good little shot off here. Here's Grigsby launching for 3 from the wing. Will not go. And that's the way the quarter will end, is it will be a 55-54 lead here for the Brooklyn Wildcats over the Hoops Hornets. 4th quarter coming up. This should be a good one. It's on the way next here on Net SN.
At Shelby Savings Bank, the same thing that's true at the Selma Street location is true at the North Branch. It's where banking meets the smile. They're not just friendly tellers, they're your friendly tellers. And the smile on Manager Janet's face, it's contagious. When you say Shelby Savings Bank is your friendly hometown bank, well, you hit it right on the nose. Nobody wants to be sick, but at least at Aurora Concepts, being sick is easy. From their spacious waiting room to their experienced and friendly staff, they care about you, they listen to you, they're here for you. From start to finish, that's the experience at Aurora.
All right, Mr. Pierce. One last quarter, 55-54. I think this one, Brooklyn had a lead up to about 4 or 5 at one point. I think that the Hornets have been up by 4 or 5 at one point. So, but for the vast majority of the game, it's been like this.
Yeah, back and forth all the way through, and knew this was going to be a good game here. And you were saying about how Brooklyn beat Shelbyville 70-59 in that opening round the other night, or last night. And Brooklyn's a good basketball team.
Yeah, we can see that.
Hooks is very good as well. So both these teams win their open round. There's Grigsby taking it down in the lane, and it just rolls out. And coming out there with the rebound is Morgan. Morgan's going to throw it up ahead here to McHugh. McHugh with a nice, easy bucket. And up by 3 now are the Wildcats of Brooklyn. Grigsby back over here to Hamilton. Hamilton back to Grigsby. Grigsby, Hamilton. 3 ball on the way from the wing. Hamilton can't get it to go. Rebound comes out long here. Nice job there by Lichty to save it, and goes back up underneath there. Minter picks up the loose ball and comes up with a nice, easy bucket.
And it's like we got a timeout on the floor.
Good. I missed something here. I put something in the wrong plot. Okay, that's all good.
That's right. 57-56. The score's right. I think they got everything right.
No, I thought I put something in the wrong spot there. I think I'm good. Oh, I know it. Okay. 7:05 left to play in this one, and Brooklyn's going to come back out here. They lead it by 1, 57-56. Here on NetSN, and here the game 7 of 8 today. So the Shelbyville crowd has made their way back here to the Tenaha Activity Center.
Yep.
Ready for the big game coming up. Frankston and Shelbyville on the last game of the night. After this one, starting about I said 8:15. I don't know if we're going to be that
get
close.
that.
Yeah, we may be pretty close to it, but I don't know. We'll just see how this one goes. This one could come down to
I would say
wire.
8:30 would be a safe bet.
All right. Nice job there by Beatty. He takes it and he's going to be fouled by Jackson on the way in. And first foul here in the fourth quarter. So,
Yeah.
but Beatty's still going to the line here as he was in the act of shooting. Free throw line has been big here for Brookland.
Yep. They were perfect till you jinxed Morgan.
That's true. (16-21) at that 3-point, at that charity stripe here for the Brookland Wildcats here in this game. So now we got the floor cleaned back up and ready to go. As Beatty will have a shot at it here. On the way. Or in front of the rim, gets it to roll home. Beatty gets his first points of the ball game. Second one on the way goes down for him. A little bit easier to look at that one.
No question about the second one.
Oh, watch out there. Mentor. Coming in on the outbounds line there, and he hit something there. Well, it took him down, didn't it?
It did.
Wow. Well,
And they were just over
wiping it
there,
up.
wiping over there.
Yeah.
Well, you fall just right on your tailbone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a pleasant.
Yeah, that's not a fun thing to do at all. That's for sure. All right, it was just about
Of course,
7
when
minutes
you're
to go.
young, it may not be so bad.
I don't know. Well, you get older, you think you got a little more padding back there, and it still hurts. It doesn't matter. All right, so they get it all, the floor all cleaned up here now, ready to go.
Mentor's been kind of quiet here.
Yeah.
See if he doesn't come alive.
Well, see what happens here. As they're bringing it back up the floor, it'll be Grigsby. Cross the timeline here with a minute gone in the fourth. And a 3-point lead here underneath there to Lichty. Nice. Lichty with a nice bucket there from Grigsby, making a 1-point ball game once again. Back up the floor comes Brookland. Beatty for 3. Lines it up. It won't go.
Gonna be over the back on Brookland.
Out of bounds play. That's
out of bounds. I think it's gonna be over the back, right?
Yeah. Over the back foul there. That's the second one on McHugh, and there'll be an out of bounds play here for the Hornets of Hooks. Alrighty, back up the floor now. Will be Grigsby.
It's funny. Brookland chooses to put no kind of pressure on the bringing the ball up the court.
Yeah, they just kind of get back in their defensive set back there, kind of like a little zone look. And kind of wait for you to come on down.
Yeah.
So out of bounds play here for Hamilton. He'll throw it in here to Grigsby out on the backcourt. 6:20 to go. Grigsby looking here at Smith. He's got Lichty moving out of the lane here. Grigsby with a nice move. Blocked by Morgan.
He went way up in the air for that one.
Yeah, he just did get enough of that one. As Brookland brings it back up here, we'll get down to 6 minutes to play in the ball game. Smith over here to the right side. Throwing it back out here. Beatty. Thought about that long range 3. Lichty comes up there on the defense. Kicks it out here to Morgan. Morgan. 15-footer. Can't get it to go. Lichty with the rebound. And throwing it back up ahead here. Trailing by 1 on the Hooks, and they'll bring it back up the floor.
Lichty's got a ton of rebounds.
All the way back across. Gonna send it all the way. Oh, that's a bad pass there by Hamilton. Smith picks up the loose ball going against Griggs. And Smith can't finish. Out of bounds. And it's going to be a Lundquist and a Mentor. They're going to say it's off of Mentor. And out of bounds here for Brookland. And Brookland coach Shamble is going to call a timeout. Shoemaker, sorry. Going to call a timeout there for the Brookland Wildcats. 59-58 with 5:29 to play here into this ball game. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back at that SN.
So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes.
Moving
All
around.
right, we're back. We'll come back early for matters. If your case matters, it's matters.
That's right. Matters is the case. They'll take care of you. They got good stuff up and down of the Piney Woods area. 5:28 ball goes out of bounds. Brookland will keep it here. Stother will be ready to bring it in. On the inbound, going to get here to Lundquist. Lundquist bringing it here from the left side. Lundquist kicking back out here. Beatty for three. Will not go. Jackson gets the rebound. And they'll send it back out here down to Grigsby. Grigsby trying to push the action, get the numbers. Going to get up ahead here to Harris. Harris takes it to the rack. It's blocked from behind there by Morgan. Another great block by Morgan.
Huge blocks.
But Grigsby gets the ball away there, takes it down, and it goes in and out. And out of bounds off of Brookland. It will go back to the Hornets.
No, yeah.
Man, I tell you
That's
what.
2 huge blocks by Morgan.
Yeah, definitely. And Grigsby had a nice little shot at it there, just rattled in and out, came right back out on him. Smith ready to bring it in. Get it down in the corner here to Jackson. Jackson throwing it back out to Grigsby. We get down to 5 minutes to play. And it's a 1-point lead here for Brookland over Hooks. Send it back outside now. Harris, left wing. Ball got tipped, but Grigsby picks it up here.
Man, this zone is really giving Hooks
the
trouble.
fits, man. Get down inside.
That's how you attack it, though. But they miss.
Yeah, another solid miss there inside there. Good looking shot, just comes up a little bit short. Grigsby going to step in front of that bullet pass there from Beatty. And Grigsby will bring it back up and bring a few with him, make it numbers 3-3. Back out here to Minter. Minter driving the baseline. Minter with the reverse layup. Oh, it's us off. Lichty right there for the rebound and the putback, though. Nice job, Lichty. And the big man, he's going to come down on somebody's ankle there, and I think he may have rolled an ankle there. So 4:22 to go. We got an injured player here on the floor for the.
I think he's gonna get up. I think he's okay.
Yeah, I think he's going to be okay. Yeah, I think he just kind of came down on somebody's foot and rolled his ankle a little bit.
Yeah,
there.
I've done that before too. That hurts.
Yes, it does.
But it hurt. It's better. It might hurt right now. It hurts even worse tomorrow.
Exactly. Well, it hurts when you take that shoe off.
Yeah.
Well, that blood starts pumping back down in there. All right. So we're going to get this cleaned up. 4:22 left to go here into this ball game. And it's a 60-59 lead here for the Hornets as they're looking to move into the next big mound here. See if while they're cleaning up the floor, we could find something out about these brackets here. So a win here by, let's see what we got. See if we can find any of the other games that might have come out here. Kuntz and Lipan will be playing later tonight. We also have Tatum and Martins Mill that is underway. Just about ready to wrap up over there on the guys' side. So just great games going on right now here in the tournament. As Brookland has the basketball getting close to 4 minutes to go. McHugh putting up the three. It won't go. Ball's on the floor. Morgan comes out there with it. Drops it off here to Lundquist. Lundquist loses it. Out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Wildcats. 4 minutes to go. So on the inbound, finds Smith. Smith launching the three on the catch and release. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes out here by the Hooks. And that is Mentor. He'll give it up. And it'll be about 3:45 to go. Grigsby comes across the timeline and his team up by 1, 60-59. Grigsby over to the far side. Kicking down underneath here to Haynes. Haynes off the glass. Oh, and it rolls in and out. I mean, that is 3 or 4 point blank shots by the Hooks. Hornets that just rolled out for him. Unfortunate. Morgan down in the corner. Finding Lundquist. Lundquist taking it off the glass. He's going to be fouled on the shot. That'll be Haynes picking up that foul, I do believe, number 23. Only the second team foul here on the Hornets, but that will put Lundquist at the line. He's 0 for 3. So anybody who went the line here is not really making him for the Wildcats. Would be Lundquist.
Right. So now he'll make both of them.
Yeah, he'll probably knock them both down right here. Yep, there we go. There's the first one. First points of the second half here by Lundquist. Is Haynes going to check out of the ballgame with his second foul? And good to see Lichty back in the ballgame here, running back in. So Lundquist trying to give his team the lead here in the back half, and misses the second one. Lichty goes up to get that rebound. And back up the floor now come the Hooks Hornets. Tied at 60. We'll get about 3:15 to play in the ball game. Send it back over there to Harris. Harris underneath here to Lichty. Nice job, Lichty. Taking right into Harris with a beautiful dime to Lichty. 6 points in the quarter here for Lichty. He's got 8.5, and that makes 12 altogether for Lichty.
That's exactly what you said would happen.
All right.
That's short.
Back up underneath here as Jackson gets that rebound. And it will be Grigsby bringing it up the floor. Nice and easy. 2:45 to go. 2:40 to go now.
Yeah. These teams are evenly matched.
Yeah,
They play 10 times at maybe 5 each wins.
I believe you're right there. Mentor back to Grigsby.
And different.
Yeah, different, all kinds of different scores. Double team there, got the half court trap there, and it's going to be a timeout on the bench there for the Hooks Hornets. So 2:28 to play. You got a timeout for Hooks. 62-60. Hooks with the lead. We'll be right back here in 30 seconds. Dead SN.
Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Center has the new and used vehicles that you're looking for. If your vehicle needs service, stop by WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com and get your service appointment, and also shop online. Then come on down and let the guys make a great deal for you. And our knowledgeable staff will not let you leave without knowing everything about your new or used vehicle. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram supports all the students of the Piney Woods.
All right, everybody, welcome back here. 2:28 to go in the ball game. 62-60 Hooks with the lead.
And looking to hang on.
Yeah, 2 team fouls to 1 team foul. So
Not a lot of fouls.
it's not
Fouls
likely
to
gonna
give here,
go
I guess.
through
Huh?
it. A lot of fouls to give.
So Grigsby going to play a little keep away here. Going to find it down underneath the Minter. Minter to Lichty. Lichty's going to be fouled on the way in, and Lichty will head to the line with a chance to give this team more than a 2-point lead here, which they haven't had in the second half.
Except when it started.
Yeah. First one on the way here for Lichty. He rolls off. He's 0 for 3 at the line tonight.
Hit the front of the rim and then looked like it might bounce, it might roll in, but it didn't.
So Lichty back in the line here. Second one on the way. Back of the iron will not go. Morgan gets it, tips there, hits it out to Grigsby. Jackson for 3 in the corner. Back of the iron will not go. Oh, my goodness.
Jackson gotten cold all of a sudden.
Yes, he did. Back up the floor now. Still up by 2 as we get down to 2 minutes to play in the ball game. And it is Brookland basketball. They have it. As Smith sends it over to McHugh over to the left. Back on it. A nice job there. Smith going to be fouled by Minter. He'll get the hoop in the arm. Has a beautiful pass by Stother. And Smith will get the bucket, his first one of the fourth quarter, and he'll go to the line where he is 6 for 6 at the line tonight, trying to give his team a 1-point lead with 1:53 left to go. Smith, first one up. 3-point play, good. So Smith gives him a 1-point lead here. Grigsby back across the line. And Hooks now with the basketball. Gives it up here to Harris. Harris running into that 2-1-2 over there. Kicking it back out here now to Harris. Harris back out to Grigsby. Grigsby. You can see what the Hooks wants to do, but that zone like there's just not letting them do it. So Harris with the free throw line can't get to go.
Take a shot like that. Oh, that's going to be a misplay. That's going to be. It should be Hooks basketball.
I think that is Hooks basketball.
Oh my! They missed. Our friend missed that one.
Oh my goodness! And I think Coach Jackson definitely had a legitimate gripe about that one. 1:15 to go. Here comes Brookland back across the timeline here. Smith, as the Wildcats are going to get themselves a timeout here with 1:13 to go. They lead it by 63-62 here into this one. So we're going to keep it right here. Talk a little bit about things coming up. We got one more game here for us tonight. It's Shelbyville and Frankston. And then tomorrow at 9:30, about 9 o'clock in the morning, we're going to start off right back here in Timpson again. Championship Saturday. We'll have 6 more games for you here tomorrow morning. And I'll be back here tomorrow with Brett and the guys, but Shires may not be back here. He's got a big trip getting ready to go, and you got to take care of Miss Laura on that trip. So I understand.
Yeah.
So totally understand.
I got a little more work. I got a couple things. I got tasks I got to do.
Oh, you got work you got to do.
I got a little bit of that too.
Oh, okay, there we go. So are you going to watch the Texas game while you're on vacation?
It'll be at 7 a.m. in the morning. We're going to go have brunch.
There you go.
We're going to get up and go do a New Year's Day hike.
Uh-huh.
Here we go.
Knocked away from Smith. Grigsby to the rack and scores. Back up by one. Go.
But yeah,
Hornets.
we're going to go do a hike and then go have brunch
And watch
the Longhorns.
There you go. Smith and lane. He loses the handle on it. Jackson.
Two bad play. Oh,
Smith wanted a foul there, but what happened was he actually hit Jackson in the head. That's why the ball came. It wasn't anything that Jackson did. Smith tried to transfer the basketball, hit him in the head.
Are they going to hold the ball now and just try to run out the clock?
They're going to try that. I mean, they still have a few fouls to give. Does Brookland? They'll give it to Jackson down here in the corner. And that one gets knocked away.
Oh, look at that. What a play by Morgan.
And he saved it from going out of bounds. Morgan in the lane. He puts up and scores. Great play there by Morgan. Puts it back up by 1. 20 seconds to go. Here comes Harris. And he'll bring it up across the line here. And Harris over to the right side. Harris down in the lane. And that's a walk and a half. Coach, that was a walk, unfortunately. I have to say that. And that's going to be a timeout. That's unfortunate right there. Harris tried to weave his way through there, but he did take that extra step, and it's a walk, and it's a turnover. And Brookland's going to hold on right now for a 1-point lead, 65-64.
With the ball. With 15 seconds. And the possession arrow.
Yes. So Brookland Wildcats looking to hold on here in this one. As, like I said, we were looking to see about some of the brackets here on the guys' side. And nothing coming across. Nothing coming across here yet. And what is it, sensitive here on this spreadsheet? Tell you that. So Shelbyville and Frankston coming up here, as I said. So Brookland and Hooks, the winner of this one, will play at 3:15 tomorrow against Mount Pleasant Chapel Hill. The loser will take on Tenaha tomorrow. That'll be at 12:30. That's where these two teams will end up here. As they're in the 5th place bracket here. So here we go with 15 seconds to go. Brookland basketball. They'll have it underneath, and Strother will be ready to bring it in here. And they'll get it in here, and Morgan's going to be fouled there by number 21, Hamilton. And that's only the 4th foul, so it's not putting him at the line. Coach not real happy, but it wasn't the 5th foul here, so we got another timeout. 14 seconds to go, and this one's going to be a full timeout. So as I said, more games coming up, and games all over the Tenaha tournament out here. And that's on the guys' side of things here. So if we look over and come on. So big games going on right now, as it will be Lipan and Kuntz on the guys' side over about 8:15, getting ready to get started. Martins Mill and Tatum should be wrapping up over there. See if we can get a score that on the guys' side of things. On the girls' side, Rains was able to beat Lipan to move into the championship game. They'll take on Broadus. Martins Mill and Lipan will play in the 3rd place game there on the girls' side. So that one's pretty much set up right there. Kuntz and Netsis will play in the 5th place championship. Cisco and Tatum on the other side of that bracket. You got Tenaha facing Douglas into the 3rd place game. On the girls' side, Hooks and Flatonia will play at noon here on the girls' side. So that's where some of the things are coming together here for the final game. Morgan going to get it up ahead here, and he'll take it in and score. Nice job by Morgan, and that was a great play there by Brookland. Get up ahead here to Grigsby, trailing by 3. 6 seconds to go. Grigsby over to the far side. Hamilton for 3. Boom! Like this. Good. Hamilton hits the 3 at the buzzer to tie it up. Whoa! Hamilton, he stepped away from the defense, throws it up, and it goes down overtime. Tied it at 67. Hamilton with a big bucket there at the buzzer. It goes down 67-67 here at the end of regulation. And, we had to have one overtime game today. So here we go. We're going to have 4 minutes added to this one.
You needed it. I mean, if any game deserved to be overtime, it's this one.
I do believe you're absolutely right there. What a shot by Hamilton, his second three of the night. And that puts us into overtime right there. All righty. Nobody really in foul trouble by either team either, but the fouls will carry over. So Hook still has 4, only 2 for Brookland. So only one to give, none to give really there for Hooks. And at least a couple to give there for Brookland as we get ready to go into overtime.
And Brooklyn still has the possession arrow.
All righty. Back here for overtime. Hamilton knocks down a big 3 there to send us to OT. And it will be overtime here, ready to go. 4 minutes on the clock. Mentor and Morgan in the circle here. And here we go. And it'll be controlled here by the Hornets. And we're underway here for overtime. Grigsby. Sending up, going to find Harris over to the right side. Harris back to Grigsby. Picking it back out here now. Mentor. Back to Grigsby. Harris. And I think good 2 or 3 possessions here. If you could get at least one bucket here and maybe get a couple possessions to play good defense and not allow Brooklyn to have much of an offensive set, then you might be okay here if you're the Hooks.
Look at that.
Get the shooters roll. That's Smith for Hooks, number 2. That one's over the head there of Brooklyn, out of bounds, and it goes back to the Hornets. And it's going to be Smith picking up the boost ball here. And with 3:14 to go, out of bounds play coming in here for the Hornets. They'll drop it off here now to Grigsby. Grigsby will bring it up and get close to 3 minutes to go in the OT. Over to the right side, finding Harris. Sorry, that's Smith. I don't know why I keep calling him Harris. Smith with the basketball. Throws it back out here to Grigsby. Back to Smith. Send it back over now to Jackson. Jackson line up for a long range 3. That won't go.
Oh, over the back.
Yeah. You're right there. Mentor was definitely over the back.
It's going to be an easy putback for Licky if he doesn't get called for that.
So that's number 5.
That's 5.
On Mentor. So Mentor will check out of the game here with 13 points for the Hooks Hornets. And that's
the 5th team foul. So
yep, we'll put Morgan back down the line. Definitely not one you want to have at the line down there. And Coach.
Yeah, he won't miss another one tonight, right, Larry?
Yeah, that's what I said a while ago, and he missed 2 straight off that, didn't he? Morgan finds the range back here this time. So back to Morgan here with 2:49 to go as they now try to tie it up. Does Morgan and does. So
Morgan's definitely the center, we'll call center player of the game for Brooklyn.
Yeah, definitely going to give it to Morgan here. And Mentor, who had to have a seat there after his 5th foul, but Hamilton's going to get it again over in that far corner. Bounce pass underneath here to Lichty. Lichty worked it hard here against Morgan. Jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Brookland. Great job wrapping it up there by Morgan. And Lichty's done a good job here in this ball game as well.
Yes.
Jackson has done a good job. He's got 5 3-pointers in this one. And so good job here up and down the lineup.
Got to go with number 2, though. What did he the one that sank the game time?
21, that's Hamilton.
Oh, Hamilton, yeah.
Number 21 there, yeah. Yeah, he's got a couple big threes in this one, too.
Including a
Just the
real
biggest one.
main one.
Yeah, right. So Brookland's going to call a timeout, tied at 69 with 2:24 left to go in this overtime session. And we'll take another quick timeout. We'll be right back. NetSN.
At Shelby Savings Bank, the same thing that's true at the Selma Street location is true at the North Branch. It's where banking meets the smile. They're not just friendly tellers, they're your friendly tellers. And the smile on Manager Janet's face, it's contagious. When you say Shelby Savings Bank is your friendly hometown bank, well, you hit it right on the nose.
All right, Pierce, let's set this one up. 2:24 to go here in overtime. Game is tied at 69. Brooklyn is in the bonus, and they only have 2 fouls. So Hooks is nowhere close.
Yeah, going to look to bring Hooks out of the timeout here as they're still working on the play.
It's going to be Brooklyn's ball.
So Wildcats have it. They'll get it in here. And going to find McHugh. Kick it back out here now to Stother. Stother, back to McHugh. And we'll work it down underneath here. Going to find Smith. Smith in the lane has to go over Smith. And Smith with a good shot and takes it in and scores.
Here's another thing, too. I don't think Morgan's come out. They circulate. All these other guys come out, but I don't think Morgan ever comes out.
I think you're right. Oh, that's Grigsby with a nice drive to the rack and scores.
Grigsby again has had a good game.
Yeah, you might be right. I don't think Morgan's been out at all, but the way he plays, I don't know if I want him out of there.
No.
If he wants to be in there the whole game, let him go.
Now they've got him manned up on Licky.
So 140 left to go here, and it's tied back up at 71. Now out on top, Morgan, 4-3. Front of the rim, won't go. Jackson gets the rebound. Close it out here to Grigsby. Grigsby brings it up with a buck and a half left to play here in overtime. Send it over to Smith. Smith. Back out to Grigsby.
Oh, but is this a 1-3-1? I'm trying to figure out what kind of zone this is.
1-2-1.
1-2-1. Okay.
That's a 3 ball off the mark there, and Lichty can't go back up and it gets knocked away.
It's going to be a 1-3-1. There's 5 of them. It's a charge.
Yep, Morgan going to take it in there. 2-1-2, I should say.
2-1-2.
Yeah. What'd I say? 1-2?
All right, Morgan picks up the offensive foul. It's going to be 3.
It's only the first one here on the Morgan
Can you believe that?
in the whole game.
That is absolutely crazy.
Crazy, yeah, especially here into overtime.
Well, and it's not like he's a passive player.
Yeah, he's
in
involved
there
in
drawing contact.
Playing very,
blocking.
Very well.
He's got like 3 or 4 blocks.
Yeah, blocking shots here, playing good defense as well.
He's definitely on my all-tournament team.
Yep, I'm with you on that one. So Hooks with the basketball, tied at 71. It'll be about a minute to go once Grigsby comes across the timeline here in overtime. As we send it over to Smith over to the right side. Back to Grigsby. Grigsby. And they got Hamilton in the ballgame, and they got nobody on him over there. I don't know if they want to give him another 3-point opportunity here toward the end of the buzzer. But tied up here, we're going to hold on to it here, see maybe get one shot, because even if you don't get the one shot, you still maybe have another chance in another overtime. Folks holding on to it here as Grigsby has it out. Going to hold down to about 30 seconds to go. Jackson coming out to have a chat. Now they're going to start to move the basketball a little bit here. Jackson send it over here to Smith. Does Grigsby. Smith gets it back. Back to Grigsby. 20 seconds to go. Grigsby trying to work his way around. Ball gets tipped up in the air by Morgan. Out of bounds. Stays with the Hornets of Hooks. But there'll be an out of bounds play underneath.
71-71. 12 seconds to go. And looks like Hook's going to call a timeout to draw up the final play.
What are we going to come up with here? So we got a full timeout on the floor, so that's all right. We'll hang out with that on that. And what did I do with it? at a kind of how it's going to go. So 9 o'clock, we'll have a game at 9 o'clock. Then we'll have one at 10:30. We'll have one at 12. We'll have a 1:30, 3:15, and a 4:45 tomorrow. We'll wrap it up here for us. Now, there will be some other games at the Special Event Center in Tenaha later in the evening tomorrow night. So if you want to go check that out, there you go. But I may just end up back home and relaxing after after that last game here Saturday afternoon. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But man, we wanted to be a part of it. It's been a lot of fun. So having a big blast of it here today.
All right, so 12 seconds to go. 12 and 2/10 of a second left.
And Hooks has the basketball.
Hooks has the basketball, and they also have the possession arrow now is in their favor.
So here we go as the Hornets will have an out of bounds play. We'll have Smith ready to bring it in.
They're going to be bringing it in from the baseline.
Nice job. They get it into Grigsby.
They're going to set it up. I'm surprised they did this to allow
4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Grigsby in the lane, floater. It's in. Oh, and it bounces in and out, and we got double overtime. 71-71 at the end of the first overtime. So we got another overtime on the way here in this basketball game. 4 more minutes on the way here for this one.
What I was saying was I was surprised that Hooks brought it back out front and allowed Brookland to get in that zone. That zone has caused Hooks a lot of trouble.
Right.
I think I would have tried to work on something and tried to get it inside to Litke.
Yeah. Try to find Lichty there and maybe draw a little bit of defense to you here, a little bit outside, maybe halfway into the lane. Maybe find Lichty, give him a little bit quick bounce pass or something. But it was a good looking shot. It hit the back of the iron and bounced around, and it looked like
it's like donk, donk, donk.
Say, nah, we need some more basketball time.
That's right. So that 8:30 time ain't looking so right
Yeah,
anymore.
you're getting too close at 8:30 now.
Could tell Shelby and Frankston to go warm up in the junior high gym.
Yeah. So go ahead and go start down to the Tiger Gym in Tenaha.
Yeah. Everybody's getting their money's worth of this one, though, Pierce.
Definitely that for sure. All righty, so it will be jump once again. Going to be Morgan and Lichty into the circle, ready to go here for the jump. And in the air with the ball. Here we go. And it's Morgan. Control here to Stother. Set out here across the timeline now. Going to bring it over here to McHugh. McHugh, bounce pass underneath here. Turnaround jumper by Morgan. Won't go. Grigsby gets the rebound. And he'll push it up the floor here. It's bonus basketball going on.
Double bonus.
Double bonus basketball. Grigsby back out here on top. All the way back over to Hamilton. Hamilton back out to Smith.
You got to get in there like that. And then ideally you pass it off once you break the zone down.
Good job there by Grigsby to save it into Lichty. Now it was almost an errant pass, and Smith almost comes up with the steal, but Smith takes it in the lane, can't get it to go off the back of the iron. Lundquist gets it up ahead here to Smith. Smith takes it in, and it toilet bowls home. I thought that one was going to roll out. So back up by 2 now. Go the Wildcats of Brookland. And we get down to 3 minutes to go. Send it over to Hamilton. Up underneath.
Right there. That's what you got to do. They got lucky, though.
Yeah, it went off of McHugh's foot.
That's how you attack that zone, though. You come in, and then you make that pass, and you get that second pass is the key. Just like that. But it went through Lichty's hands.
Yeah, I don't think Lichty was quite ready for the pass just yet. Get into Hamilton. Throws it back out here to Grigsby. And we'll get under 3 to go in the double OT. Bounce pass over. Coming up here is Smith. Smith at the free throw line throws it back out. And Grigsby.
You got to get in there, draw it, and then kick it.
I think Hooks would actually be fine with running this thing all the way down 2.5 more minutes to 4 seconds and try to take another shot.
Well, I think they want it to be tied or the lead when they do that.
Exactly. Hamilton, front right, knocking it down. This time from the other side. On the left side of the lane here. Back up by 1 goes Hooks.
Now, if they can get a defensive stop here, that would be a strategy.
As we'll get down close to 10 minutes, they're trying to find Morgan underneath there. They'll give it to Smith. Smith will drive. A nice drive there by Smith. And the Iceman, George Gervin, the finger roll for Smith. Takes it in and scores back up by 1. Go the Wildcats. Under 2 to go.
75-74.
Harris. Smith. Going to get it back out here now to Grigsby. Grigsby, the free throw line. Looking there against Smith. Kick it out here. Hamilton for 3. Can't get that one to roll. Morgan with the rebound. Back up the floor now. Come the Wildcats with a 1-point lead and leading with 1.5 to play. So you got to get a stop right here if you're the Hornets. And Brookland needs. Oh, that was a great.
Oh, there's a charge.
Oh,
They get it.
Oh, that charge there on Smith. Great job by Jackson to stay in there and take it. That's a great give and go, but Smith just a little too aggressive. Takes it in there and commits the foul.
The correct call. It was a great defensive play.
120.
So we don't have that in high school. Does not have that zone underneath the bucket, right? That
No,
yeah.
Did we lose the top camera?
Yes.
Oh no. We got a timeout too, so we may have lost the battery. I'm gonna go check it out.
All right. We've still got the handy camera down here. We can go with.
Overtime, Dennis.
Overtime, yeah. Yeah, thanks to Shelby Savings Bank, which is our title sponsor. Thanks to all of our other sponsors who you've seen and heard from all throughout today. Appreciate y'all. Are we back on, Mr. Pierce?
Yeah, we should be good now. Batteries are dying all over the place, folks.
All right, let's see what we got here. There we are. We're back up and going on that. We'll get the trusty side cam here just in case.
Yeah, there we go.
We will not let you, the viewers, miss anything.
That's right. That's that kind of maybe a little cattywampus here on the robot, but we'll get it fixed here. We got 1:10 to go. And it's a 1-point ball game for the Wildcats of Brookland. Smith with the basketball over to the right side. Back out on top to Grigsby. Grigsby to Jackson. Jackson, not about that 3, but good job there by Lundquist.
They closed out on him.
And Grigsby, once again, under a minute to go. 50 seconds left. Grigsby, only down by 1. Looking for a 2 here. Don't need a 3. Smith. Back over to the far side. Back out here to Grigsby.
There you go.
Grigsby
What an attack by Grigsby. Oh, he's in and out.
Go. Morgan comes out there with it. And Morgan going to push it up over to the right side. And no, that's just unfortunate there for Grigsby. And that's going to be a foul there on Smith. And that'll put Smith at the line. And that could do it here if they got to knock him down, though.
No, that's a smart play. That's a smart play to get them to the line. Because even if he makes both, it's still a one-possession game.
Right. Still 25 seconds left to go here in this ball game. So plenty of time left. And Smith misses at the line. Only a couple of those tonight here by Smith, who's had an excellent ball game. Second one on the way here, just trying to make it a 2-point lead. Smith gets it to rattle home. And Smith brings it in. And now makes it a 2-point ball game. 76-74 here And we have a Brookland with a timeout. Looks like it's a full timeout, so we'll take one with them, I guess. We'll be right back.
We're going to hear from Diamond B that brought us our chicken fried steak sandwich.
One of my favorite memories is waking up on Sunday morning at Grandma's house to the smell of breakfast. Now, Diamond B Cafe's not quite Grandma's house, but it's pretty darn close. Now, it may take an extra minute to get the food to the table, but quality takes time. Diamond B Cafe on the corner of Timpson and Tenaha in the center. If you're in a hurry and need a quick pick-me-up, stop by Diamond B Coffee, 500 Hurst Street, serving specialty coffees, breakfast, lunch, and sweets.
All right, buddy, welcome back. 25 and 22 100ths of a second left. 76-74, Brookland with the lead. And so Hooks is drawing up a play. They drawing up a 2 to try to get it to triple overtime. Are they going to go for the big win? They got Jackson out there. They got number 21 out there.
That's Hamilton, yeah.
Hamilton.
They got to go the long way.
The presidents, Jackson and Hamilton. Well, Hamilton wasn't president. The money.
The money guys.
The money guys.
That's right. Grigsby will pick it up here and come across the timeline, trade them by 2. And the Hornets bring it over to Smith. Smith back out here to Grigsby. Trying to get it all the way back underneath. 14 seconds to go. Back to Smith. Smith. Over to Hamilton. Back to Smith here. 7 seconds to go. Got to launch either the 2 or 3. Got to get a shot off. Smith taking it away. Jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Hooks.
Right. 3 seconds left.
As Beatty and Bennett will check it, and Beckett will check into the ball.
What a huge deal.
So with 2.49 to go, we're going to get another timeout here, and this one's going to be by the Hooks Hornets. So we'll leave it right here and just chat about, man, what a game this has turned out to be here.
Yep.
And
you hate that somebody has to lose.
Right, exactly. But I tell you, the Simpson Activity Center has been pretty well inundated with fans in and out all the way through the day here. Had all kinds of different fans, all kinds of different teams up in here throughout the day today. So it's been a lot of fun seeing people, and we actually got to get in on some official book controversry. We've got to see some official controversy. We got to see all
I think we should be the official.
We should be the official book. That's what I'm saying. That's all right. It didn't make that bad a difference in the game. I'm glad it didn't, because that could have been even worse.
Well, because we know good and well that there was an extra.
Yeah, there was an extra point there for Martin Mill.
Extra basket. It was 2.
Yep. So here we go. Let's try to bring him out of the timeout. And boy, I tell you, they take every live-long second in these bright timeouts here to the Hornets. All righty. So we're going to see now with the final 2.5 seconds left of this ball game, as the Hooks Hornets trail by 2, if we're going to have a win, another tie, or what's going to happen. That one's going to get away there. Ball's loose. And Bennett picks up the loose ball, and that's going to do it, as the Brookland Wildcats are going to hang on for a 76-74 victory here in double overtime. What a ball game that was, you guys. Man, I tell you what, that was a big win there.
That's right.
For Brookland. And what a game there. The Hooks had an opportunity at it there, but Hooks Hornets go down on that one. And we're going to get the Shelbyville Dragons coming out here ready to take on the Frankston Indians. And right now we're looking at, we're sitting about 8:40 here on the clock. So we're probably going to be pretty close to about 8:50 to 8:55 for the start of this one, folks. So we're going to go ahead and break down this stream here. Get everything ready for the next game. And
do you want to get everything ready, come back, and then talk about this stats, or you want to do the stats now?
Yeah, we can get everything ready, come back. We'll talk about that as we get ready for the next game.
All right.
Because I need to go to the little DJ's room.
All right.